So talk about your experience here working with Paul Walker. It's very emotional also, this Furious 7.
I watched the movie a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, I do think that it's a great tribute to Paul because he's so good in the movie, and the last tribute at the very end is very fitting because it sort of encapsulates all the 15 years that he spent working with the franchise. And on a personal level, he was the most amazing person I knew. So to not have him around anymore is very, very hard.
So you're also a mother now. How do you juggle the motherhood and career?
It's really hard. I'm very lucky in that I don't have to go to an office every single day, so I can't complain. Like this morning when I was getting ready, I had him in my arms as I was getting ready, and then I go to work, and then I go home again, and I spend time with him. So I just juggle it like any other mom. Every minute I can spend time with him, I spend time with him.
And you have a new director. How was it working with a new director?
James was amazing. James is extremely calm and centered and strong, and he had such a huge task ahead of him with this film specifically, and he was really, really awesome.
So of all the scenes or places you've been to, what was the most exciting in this movie?
In this movie, I was mainly in LA. I didn't get to travel that much, unfortunately. But my favorite location of all time was definitely Brazil because that's where I grew up, and so I saw my family while I was there, and that was just amazing.
What do you think audiences go into? Why do they love the franchise so much?
I think audiences, in some ways, I think they relate to the characters. And I think they've kind of grown up with us because, we've grown up in the last 15 years and so have they. And I think there's action for the people who love action. There's humor. So you get to laugh and sort of release a little bit of that tension. And then there's also a lot of romance in this one, which is really nice.
And you're wearing a Monique Lhuillier, who's one of my favorite designers.
I'm a big fan of hers.
So how much of Monique do you enjoy wearing?
I've worn her. I wore her to the Fast 5 premiere in London. I wore her recently to a Baby to Baby charity. She always makes me feel like a princess. And this is a little bit different because it's more modern. It's shorts and a shirt. But I love her designs. They're beautiful.
And what's next for you after this?
There's something that hasn't been announced yet, so I can't talk about it, but I'm very excited about it.
Are you doing more TV or?
I love both. I love both. I really love TV because of the structure it gives me. And especially since there's such good material on TV right now, but I love both.
And, can you greet our friends in the Philippines?
Hey GMA7, it's Jordana Brewster here from Furious 7. Sending love.
Thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Very much.